here. Minute left. Chiefs and Wildcats here in Stride Arena in Portage. Girls will kick off the Portage tournament weekend, and then another game back here 8:30 tomorrow morning, bright and early. Puck drop shortly. All right, puck drop time here. See if I can get this all sorted again. Looks like they shuffled the lines a little. We got Perkins starting out. Looks like with Holmesman and Robertson up front, and Fry and Henwood on the back end. With sorry, Dwayne. Pretty sure Indian net. Anyway, puck comes behind the Wildcats end. Fry to Henwood. Check there. Up the boards. Yellowhead pressing early. Pelski at her line. The Wildcats get it out. Cross over to Robertson into the corner. She's going to try and throw that out front. Then around behind the net. Perkins still on it. And back out to center. Yellowhead comes and they go for a change. Brannick behind her own net looking up. Finds Holmesman. She's going to chip that in. Perkins does. Smith looking back. Throws it out front. Liver picks that up. And she flips that back. That's around past Franklin. It's a race for it there. Gets her chip back up. Smith looking out front. Just misses that center Liver. Has Rubinick on the far wing. Puck comes back to center. Quickly taken back by Yellowhead. Fry over and all the way down. Shot on Yellowhead net. Oh, Tordick in there looking for it. Gets it fired back around. Astle going for the net. Snyder backing her up. Fry looking over. Oh, just misses at the line there as man had backed off a little. Puck scrambled around at center. Fired back in by the Chiefs. Chiefs throw it out front. Snyder picks that up, and she gets it out. Nice cross pass looking for Tordick. Get over the line. Dump and chase. Dump and change. Perkin right back out there looking. Franklin at the line. Holds it in. Perkin with a chance here in the slot. Oh, nice blocker save there. And the goalie jumps on it. Offensive face-off here for Wildcats. Not that you can see that, but 17:36 left in the first. Shots are 3-0 Westman. Back to the point. Franklin throws it at net. Kicked aside. And Yellowhead puts that back to center. Hemwood throws that up. Missing Perkin. Perkin checks her girl. Homesman right in there. Robertson right there. Yellowhead gets around and out to the line. Franklin tries to hold that. It comes to center. 4 girls digging for it on the sidewall there. Shot wide, misses the net. And Henwood takes that out. Goes for a skate. Backhands that by the D. And Rubenik in there on the forecheck. She's going to try and throw that out front for Liver. Gets checked there by the Chiefs. In the corner, Rubenik and Smith holding their girl. And comes out to center. Fry, trying to get a hold of it. And Brannick. Man looking across. Finds Brannick instead. And she's going to dump that in. Yellowhead now bringing that back up to center. Tordick intercepts that back to Man. Trying to get that up the wall. Yellowhead back, turns back in their own end. Cochran, blows a tire. Chance for Westman here. Fry, fanned on that one. Tordick flips it over to Astle into the slot. That one shot low and wide. Snyder on it now in the corner. She wraps that around. Yellowhead takes it and looks out to center. Hemwood intercepts that pass to Facey. And Snyder along the wall flips that over Tordick's head and back down. No icing. Oh, nice pass right out front. Homesman just has it roll off her stick. And held at the line. Well, held in by Franklin. She wasn't at the line. She was in pinching. Yellowhead takes the pressure off. Throws it back behind Westman net. That's thrown into the corner, but Yellowhead beats us to it. Yellowhead on the puck now. Trying to sneak out front. That one shot misses wide. Fry. Back to Franklin. Robertson trying to get it up. Gets held there. Trio of Yellowheadians cut her off. And Robertson now with it. Center. Gets it deep past Cochran. That one comes out to center. Yellowhead now. Over the line. And right into the corner, that shot gets Westman trying to get that out. Brannick's going to go for a skate with it now. She fires that in right around behind Yellowhead. And Smith, bounce pass up to Liver. She's going to throw that over center and go for a change. Out come fresh troops. Henwood and Fry going out to cut her off. Shot right in on Stone. She holds that on for a face-off. 13-16 left in the first. Shots 4-2 in favor of Westman. No score still here. Henwood falls there trying to collect the puck. Yellowhead picks it up and cut off by Fry, who was cut off by Yellowhead. Astle comes to help out and carries it out to center. Tordick now picks it up. Astle shot right on. Snyder looking for a rebound. Birkin wins that draw back to the line. Henwood chips it into the corner for her. Round behind the net. Robertson looking. Knocked off the puck. Chiefs, and then throws it out front. Chance for Holmesman. Oh, Yellowhead got a stick on it. Yellowhead to center. Throws that one wide of the net. Comes around. Holmesman catch up to it. Nice little pass. Perkin. Chance for Perkin here. And that's top corner there. 1-0 Westman. Beauty shot there by Perkin. Perkin on that draw wins it nicely back to Brannick. Her and Franklin play catch. Throw it up to center. Oh, another chance. Perkin, Robertson going to the net. Oh, that one just missed. Labeling that one top corner. Into the corner for Perkin. Nope, time for a change. Robertson in on it now. And that one comes out. Oh, Liver just off the bench trying to catch up to that one. Chiefs hold it in the corner there. Yeah, little pushing. And still stick in the corner. Franklin now behind her own net. Oh, she gets knocked off the puck there. And that'll be body from behind. Anyway, Westman off to the power play here. 11:37 in the first. And that is... Can't tell from here. Looks like Hod's into the box for Yellowhead. Westman trying to set up on the power play here. Mann looks over Perkin, tries to find her. Far side to Henwood. Back to Mann, trying to move it around a little bit, trying to find an opening. Yellowhead not giving. Oh, Perkin, a nice 1 or 2 moves. Oh, just loses the handle. Yellowhead will get that back down. Mann collects the puck here. Throws it up to Henwood. She's going to backhand it over to Holmesman, looking for her line mate Perkin. She's going to twist around with it for a minute, trying to find an opening. Nice pass to Holmesman. Woo-hoo! That was a pretty nice play. One-timer from Holmesman in the slot. All kinds of space. Two nothing Westman here. Chiefs take that draw. Back in her own end, Chapelski over to her D partner. Trying to look up. Going for a skate here, Chapelski is on Westman. They cut her off. Franklin behind her own net. Looking over for Fry. Fry up to Tordick. And just off. Face off neutral zone coming up. Liver leans into that one, wins it, but it off to the far side. Man trying to catch up to it. Homesman with it again. She's going to fire it in on net. Kicked aside. Yellowhead comes out from behind the net, looks up. Intercepted at center there by Smith. Back to her D partner, back to the D, and they're going to fire it all the way down. Liver goes chasing after it, and the rest of the girls go for a change. Liver trying to track the puck down. Has Robertson helping her out. She looks back to Fry at the point. Fry shot, blocked. Robertson trying to catch up to it. Gets blocked into the corner. Liver reverses for Homesman behind the net. That's off the glass. Past Fry at the line. One-on-one. Yellowhead trying to find some space there. Yellowhead back to the line. Looking for a shot. Blocked by Perkin. She's trying to flip that to Homesman. Homesman nicely over to Perkin here. Backhand. Oh, pretty nice glove save there by the Chiefs. Robs Perkin, the second one of the game almost. That's a nice pass back to the point. Brannick doesn't even see it. It got hit Snyder in front. Tordick one whack at it too. Astle in after it now. Brannick with time. Looks up. She's going to flip that to center. Astle tries to knock that down. Chiefs on it. Trying to go behind their own net here. Fired up past Franklin, and that's going to come all the way back here. Race for it, and Brannick around her own net looking for Tordick. That comes all the way out to center. Chiefs regain. That's fired right up. Man looking across, just misses Brannick. Puts that up to center. Tordick can't find it. Gets her stick knocked out. And Smith right on it now. Forechecking. Yellowhead wraps it around. Man in deep, holding it in. Liver. Smith out front. Nope. Likes to carry it behind the net. Liver on it now. Liver looking out front. Smith a shot right on. Stick check there. Didn't quite get enough on it. The goalie made a pretty easy save. Just kind of got it directed at the net. Pretty good start for Westman here against their northern arch rival. A north versus south battle. I won't say Canada versus US style, but they both want to win this, I think. Yellowhead now trying to break out. Liver breaks that up and carries it into the corner. Rubinik on it. And around Miko goes, looks up to center. Yellowhead looking cross side now, trying to break in. Shot right on and held by Stone. Pretty good pace to start this period. A couple of games for Westman tomorrow starting early. Girls better get a good sleep tonight.
It's hard, right? Like in Alberta, it's such borders now.
Yellowhead controls that one in the corner, looking out front. Shot right in the slot. Right into Stone, thankfully. Pretty good chance there for the Chiefs. Perkin leans in. Henwood throws it behind the net. Gets through to Franklin.
then you can't do it.
That one up the line. Gets out. And quickly thrown right back in there by Yellowhead. Henwood looks for an opening. Throws it right up to Holmesman. Just off of her stick, and now Westman goes chasing here. Holmesman, Perkin take it away. Coming back in here, Holmesman shot right on. Bit of a screen in front, and picks the bottom corner beautifully. That's Holmesman's second of the game from Perkin, who also just collected her second apple. Asta wins that, but Yellowhead jumps it and takes it away. Coming around, man behind the net, finds Snyder. Looking across, finds Asto breaking out. She chips it around the Chiefs. And looking out front, tries to backhand it through that defenseman. And Tordick at the line, gets knocked away from her there. Comes back in her own end. Across the man. Finds Snyder, cross over to Brannick. And that one comes up, broke up by Snyder, fired in by Astle, and that'll give the girls a chance to change here. Yellowhead carries it out and fires it right back into Westman territory. 5:21 left in the first here. Westman up 3-0. Whoops, that one off Fry's skates back behind Westman net. Put up to Rubinik. She's trying to find her center liver in the middle. Yellowhead breaks that up. The face off here. Westman blue line. Henwood to Fry, looks up. That one's chipped in by Robertson. Perkin on it again. Oh, just loses the handle there. Had an open net after a deke, but couldn't quite hold on to it. Oh, Holmesman fans on that one-timer. Franklin keeps it in. Back to the line there. Brannick, quick shot right on. Kicked aside. Perkin now turning in the corner. She gets it neatly over. Franklin sneaking in. Yellowhead gets away to the races here. Looks like Robertson's going to get back to cut that one off. Nice job. Shot right in on Stone and no problem. Chiefs take that draw, looking for a shot. Stone shrugs that off. And Yellowhead backs up as Westman breaks out. Snyder dumps it in. Astle behind the net. And Franklin deep, keeping it in. Oh, Brannick just pops over the line, backhands it in. Yellowhead time to regroup. That one fired into the linesperson by Smith, who's going to retrieve it anyway behind the Yellowhead net now. Rubinik out. One move. Shot kicked aside. And Liver in the corner now. Yellowhead grabs that and takes it out to center. Wraps it around behind Mann and Fry. Go after retreat and get that. Stone picks that off. Rubinik fires that one up. Looking cross ice for Smith. Fry right back to Mann. Oh, Oh, that one's stolen by the Chiefs and fired just off the glove of Stone to make it 3-1 here with just under 3 minutes left in the first. Perkin on that draw, nicely back. Henwood, well, fans on that. Franklin wraps that around. Oh, looks like Henwood's going to the box for a hold. So Westman now with a penalty kill after a goal against. Tordic, Astle, Franklin, and Brannick out to start this kill. That one's shot. Oh, nice kick save and rebound cleared away there. Yellowhead round behind the net. And looking out front, Hodson throws it at the net for Yellowhead. And that one's cleared away. That'll come all the way back. Yellowhead back to retrieve it. That's 30 seconds gone in this Yellowhead power play. Yellowhead brings it in. And playing catch on the sidewall, Yellowhead looking to set up their power play. Westman keeping them to the outside. Ooh, that shot just tipped wide by Hodson on the side there. And chipped out by Westman. Down to 46 seconds on the Yellowhead power play. And that's going to be iced by Yellowhead. So it'll be a defensive face-off there for Yellowhead with 39 seconds left in their power play. Liver leans in, and Yellowhead controls that one. Throwing it up the side wall. And Brannick, well, fires that out, but it hits the Chief and stays in. 1 minute left in the period, 16 seconds left in this power play. Chiefs looking to sneak in. That shot one just under the pad of Stone to make it 3-2 game now with 51 seconds left in the first. This will most certainly not be a low-scoring game here as it's 3-2 after the, well, first isn't even over yet. Westman pressing here. And now Yellowhead brings it out, shot blocked, goes around behind the net. 30 seconds left here. Perkin breaks out, throws it across for Robertson. Looking to catch up to that, throws it back to Perkin. Neatly back for Holmesman. Shot tipped high and wide. That one thrown right back out front. Franklin now carries it in. 15 seconds. And Yellowhead turns in their own end. Holmesman holds her in. And that'll be it for the first here. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the next period. 3-2 Westman lead after the first period. Shots 13-9 in favor of Westman. All right, second period, puck drop. And Westman controls that. Whoa. Bobbles right back to Stone, and she's gonna hold on to that. And I'm gonna turn the camera now. Try it with this stand here, but that means I gotta remember to turn the darn thing. All right. Perkin leans in, wins that one back. Brannick fires that around far side. Robertson picks that up, backhands it up. Looking over. Homesman and Perkin going for it, and that'll be icing. And we'll spin right back around over here. How's it going?
Good, dude.
All right.
That's a good job. Really appreciate it, everyone.
And behind the net, Westman goes. Brannick looking for Franklin, trying to catch up to it. She's going to spin it out. Homesman chips that to center. Yellowhead holds it. Chapelski trying to get away with it now. 2-on-1. Oh, she falls. Lucky break there for Westman. And Perkin going to pick that up and go for a little skate here. Looks over. Robertson trying to get a shot off. That one fired wide. I don't even know if the goalie saw that one. Fry into Perkin, looking out front. Oh, Homesman fans on it. Gets it again. Kick save. Perkin trying to hold that. Fry throws that back in. Some changes come here. Chapelski behind her own net for Yellowhead. Looks up. Finds their goal scorer, Pollock, one of them. She throws that into the corner. Fry trying to catch up to that. Gets cut off. Perkin helps her out. Oh, it comes back to Cochran. The line. That one off a couple of bodies and wide. Yellowhead's still on it now. Throwing that out front. Cochran. That one kicked aside by Stone. Traffic right in front. Still trying to get her stick out of that traffic. And that's chipped out. And Yellowhead retreats to center. That one blocked by Smith. Liver back to D, looking for Mann. She's going to throw that off of Yellowhead skate at the line and stays in. Mann, spinorama, looking for Smith. Back to the line, Yellowhead goes. And far side, Yellowhead still controlling now. Shot, and that one bounces off a few bodies in front. And finally, Smith collects that far wall, throws it out to center. Westman trying to catch up to that. Yellowhead throwing that through the slot. Mann intercepts that one, flips it over to Smith. She's going to try and find a streaking Tordick. 1-on-1. Cochran now with it for Yellowhead. And Astle now collects it at center. Shot off a stick and into the corner. Astle still on it. Torek in there helping her out. Puck comes back to the line. Westman fires that right back in. Far side, that one's chipped by Franklin. That should be an icing. And it'll be right back to offensive end face-off there for Westman. Yellowhead controls that one. Round into the corner. Hemwood throws that back up. Looking for Homesman and Robertson there in the corners. Robertson tries to backhand it back. Comes to the line. Franklin, nice job holding that in. And right back around behind Yellowhead net. Yellowhead intercepted again by Perkin. Whoop. We're going to go Right back behind Westman net. Goaltender Stone. Whoa. That one's fired into a couple of skates. Oh, nice blocker save. Still loose. Perkin throwing that out, relieving the pressure. Mikko tries to spin. Holmesman still on it. And Smith tries to direct that towards the net, blocked. Up to center. Man just gets it out of harm's way there. And what do we have? Might have been a hand pass or offside. Didn't catch it. Anyway, defensive face-off here for Westman. Liver leans in. Comes back to the line. Center. And Hodson chips it in there for Yellowhead. Man behind her own net. She looks up. Finds Smith. Looking far side for Rubinik just off of her stick. And Westman nicely forechecking there. The Yellowhead get it out, and they break out. That's chipped back in. Henwood behind her own net, up to Rubinik. Stopped at the boards. Yellowhead, whoa. Throws it towards the net. Into the corner it goes. Henwood throwing it back up to Rubinik, playing catch here. Branic's going to take it on behind her own net now. Throws it up for Snyder, who gets that to center. Whoa, chance here. Astle runs into a Yellowhead player there. That one's going to go all the way down for icing on Yellowhead. Offensive draw here. 14:03 left in the second frame here. 3-2 Westman leads. All the goals coming in the first period. A flurry for Westman and then a couple late ones for Yellowhead to make it a 3-2 game here with shots fairly even. Slight edge to Westman, 15-14. Perkin here with her linesmates today of Holmesman and Robertson. Man throws that high towards the net, misses. That one tried to be brought out front by Holmesman. And that one's cut off by Perkin, but she gets held up there. Misses out. Oh, she doesn't matter. Just takes it. Nice play. Holmesman almost stopped there by the Chiefs, but puck slips free. And Holmesman with another one. 4-2 Westman. Astle on this draw. That gets thrown towards Yellowhead end, but they quickly turn it back. And we're going to turn it that way. And that goes behind the net for Man. And Astle back there to help her. She gets rubbed out. And up to Tordick along the side wall. And that just misses Snyder, who's trying to catch up to it, and does. She looks back, looking for Man, jumping up in the play. Astle turns it back. Tordick now in this corner here. Looking for an opening. Banks it back to Man. Point shot. Misses wide. Westman chasing it down. Snyder and Tordick in there. And that comes out to center and Liver picks that off. And that gets thrown right back. Branik. Time, space, goes for a little skate here up to center and fires that in. That one comes out front. Rubinick fighting for it. Smith now trying to track her man down. Yellowhead in. That one blocked. And that one ripped right around to the line, but no further. Yellowhead holding that in. Whoa. That one backhanded towards the line, but not out. Yellowhead backhands that one, gets through traffic right on net and stopped easily by Stone there. Chipped out at the line by Rubinick. And Smith trying to carry it away. The 211s get tangled up, Smith and Hodson, and Hodson goes down. That looks like a tripping penalty on Smith. Hold. So it'll be second power play for Yellowhead. Both Westman and Yellowhead have each scored in their only power play chances. Whoop. Sorry about that. Perkin to start this kill, looking for a shorty. And Yellowhead looking for the puck. Nice job by Fry there to hold two of them off. Henwood in to help her. Fry comes out with it. Still on it. Perkin trying to help her. Nope. No, Henwood with it. She's going to try and backhand it up to Perkin. Not quite. Nope. That one to the line and no further. Yellowhead holding this in. Yellowhead back to the point here. That shot's blocked there by Homesman. Oh, Fry trying to sneak away with it. Henwood to the line and out now. Finally, a minute killed in this Yellowhead power play. Yellowhead getting organized in their own end. And Mann fires that right back in. Westman do a nice job killing this. Tordick with it now. Gets a shot on net. Still on it. Looking to collect that puck. Going for a skate here. Fires it right back around the Yellowhead net. 30 seconds left in this Yellowhead power play. Maybe one more rush here. And that one gets chipped into the Yellowhead bench. 10:02 left in the second period. 22 seconds, not 11. Player 11's in the box. 22 seconds left in that penalty for Westman. Rubinick with it off the draw. She fires that in. Yellowhead behind their own net. Great job killing here by the girls. And 5 seconds left. Last one at the Franklin fires that back. Smith is released from her confines there. And Henwood looks over, finds Smith. She's going to put it back to Liver. And that one comes out the line. Homesman holds that one back in. Liver checks it back, looking for Homesman. That one comes out. Yellowhead to the line, checked. Perkin with it now, trying to break through. Nicely back to Robertson. Looks like she's got her first. Looked like it bounced in front, but I'm not sure if that collected another. Nope, looks like Robertson. Good play there, shooting at the net's never a bad idea. Man back in their own end here. Chips it up to center. And Fry back now. Looking for man. Homesman, Perkin. Probably going to hear that a lot this year. Robertson into the corner. And out come Yellowhead here. And Yellowhead chance here. Shot right on. Stone, nice save. A little bit of jostling in front. That one, we'll say nobody wins that draw, but it gets back to the point. Shot wide there by Yellowhead. To the line, kicked out. Tordic breaking out one-on-one. Chance for a shot, right on. Oh, it goes into the corner. And that one is fired up to the line. Tordic looking, try and find her Drill Snyder out front. At center, whoa, Hemwood blows a tire. And Hodson takes advantage. Gets a shot right on. That draw goes behind Westman net. Out to center. Yellowhead back to pick it up. 7:22 left in the second here. Westman leading 5-2. Fry holds that in. Smith gives it back to her. Fires it in the corner looking for Rubinik, and then Liver in there helping out. And Yellowhead takes control. And they're away to the races here. Shot wide. Puck comes out to center. And shot there by Smith. Held by the tender. Perkin wins that back nicely to Man. She's going to fire it in, looking for Perkin again. Takes a step out, gets tripped up, and that will be a certain penalty. Slow to get up there. Smith, Rubinik, Liver out here to start this power play with Franklin and Fry on the point. Shot right on and off the sidewall. Comes back to the line. Held there nicely by Franklin. Fry coming in to try and keep the play alive. Trying to get out front. Gets pushed into the net. Rubinik behind the net. And Yellowhead with it. And they are going to look up the wall, and it's going to come all the way out. Back behind Westman net around, looking for Fry. Franklin. Whoop, reverses. Homesman with it now. Oh, she loses the handle. That's back to the line. Well, Chapelski met there by Homesman. Fry Oh, Robertson with another shot just in the same bottom corner she scored the last one. Right into the glove there this time. Still 47 seconds left on this Westman power play. Perkin trying to win that. Nobody sees where it is. She's going to shoot that. Blocked. And that's held in the line. Man with a chance. Shot. Blocked out front. Oh, that one just skips away from Man. And she's going to retreat back and give it to Perkin. Gives it over to Robertson. Looking back to Perkin. Just off of her stick. Perkin holds on to it here. Henwood sneaking in. Throws it at the back. Henwood's side. That one's chipped. Well, net comes off. Perkin loses an edge there. Chip to center. Franklin, and the net's off, so they're going to fix that up and drop the puck somewhere over here. Yellowhead takes that draw away and back into their own end. And now we've got Liver giving it back over to Franklin. She's looking back up for Smith, who has to turn back. Far side, Fry, or the near side. And Liver breaks out with it now. Stick check just over the line. Yellowhead takes it and fires it right back out, partway back into the Westman bench. Astle trying to win that one. Yellowhead takes it and gets it right out to center here. Yellowhead comes out of the corner with it now. Looking back to the point. Dump back. Looking for their winger. Nice job in the corner there. As Astle comes out with it. Tordick looking up. Finds Man jumping into the play here. She's going to try a shot. That bounces just wide. That puck comes all the way out to Baran at center. And that gets by her. Shot wide there by Yellowhead, and Stone decides to hold on to that one. Perkin wins that draw. Henwood back behind looking for Robertson. Chips that up and turn back around. Henwood looking over far side. Robertson now with it. She's going to check, dump it in and go right after it. Has Holmesman there. Oh, it gets checked by her. Yellowhead looks out. Fry looking over for Robertson, who backhands it right back in. Perkin takes that away. Oh, just loses the handle there. Oh, Smith back to Henwood. Shot right on and held by the tender. Liver wins that nicely back. Brannick, Franklin, shot tipped right in front and held by the tender. Yellowhead controls that one. That one gets thrown up the line. And we're going to go that way. And shot wide. Back to the point. That one's batted away by Franklin. Into the corner. Leaned on. Franklin and Liver in there doing the rugby scrum. The ref gonna blow that one down. Changes for Westman. Yellowhead content with what they got. Man takes that back, throws it around. Tordic sidewall looking up. There's Astle. Gets it up to center. And Yellowhead. Oh, Fry comes and jumps in now. Oh. Westman jumps the line there in that chance. Astle leans in. Westman loses that one. Yellowhead comes back. Looking to sneak in. Right into Stone there, and she holds onto it. Little scrum and shoes in front. Brannick takes that draw off an Astle win, and that's going to get fired out to the line and out. Like they said, last minute here coming up. Yellowhead looking for another rush. They carry it in. Shot wide. Brannick catches up with it, checks a couple of girls from her knees, and Astle puts that up, and Snyder's going to put that out to center and relieve the pressure. 30 seconds here. Tordic forechecking. That comes out to center. Franklin looks over for Brannick. She looks up, finds Perkin, who's kind of sliding in a little offside there. Ten seconds here. Controlled there by Westman. Chipped up to the line. And no further. Shot right on. And that'll be the end of the second. 23-18 shots for Westman and a 5-2 lead. Back for the third. Sorry, 1 minute gone in the third period. Whoop, going back this way. That comes all the way back. And Smith trying to track that down. Rubinik on it. Looks like the Wi-Fi died on me there. Sorry, guys. Hopefully it's all right with data now for the third here. That comes all the way back into Westman territory, man behind the net. Oh, sticking puck here. Throws it back around to Rubinik, who reverses over to Smith along the side wall. And Fry trying to put that up the boards. Rubinik. And Liver just relieves the pressure and goes for a change here. Henwood back in her own end. Throws that up, looking for Snyder. Oh. Yellowhead cuts that off. Fry around for Snyder on the side wall. Throws that over to Astle, gets it by her girl. Out to center. Trying to get that over to Tordick. That comes just past the line there by Franklin. And gets back and gives it over to Astle, who's offside. Those smell really good. Perkin on this draw. She's going to backhand that to the D. Oh, goes for a little fall there. Man throws it back out. Yellowhead offside there. Gives Westman a bit of time. Baranek far side to Robertson, who chips that in, and that'll be icing. Perkins steps in. Whoa, that one taken off the draw and shot. Kick save nicely by Stone. That shot's wide from the Yellowhead point. And Perkin takes this. Oh, fortunately throws it back to Robertson, who then she goes offside. There's some changes here. We'll leave the camera wishfully pointed at the Yellowhead end. Smith falls, but still gets it into the Yellowhead end. And Liver back there. Rubinik. That one thrown out front by Rubinik. Intercepted by Yellowhead. And up the sidewall. Puck comes out. Yellowhead looking. Shoots wide. Henwood misses Smith far side. Fighting on the sidewall. Yellowhead holds it. Nope. Rubinik pushes him off the line there. Yellowhead retreats to center. Shot. Stone, nice glove. Pick up the wall. Met by Yellowhead. Fry. And Snyder chips it and chases. Still going. Nice job on the puck. Tordick now with it. Trying to hold it over to Franklin. Looking for Snyder. Back to Baranek. Ooh. Fans on that one. And that'll be offside, Yellowhead. 15:09 left in the third. 5-2 Westman leading Chiefs. And that's kicked all the way back into Yellowhead territory with Homesman right on her. Oh, Robertson throws that back towards the net. Pushed away by the Chiefs. Franklin holds that in, goes behind the net. Looking out front. Baranek shot right on, kicked aside. Homesman. Robertson and Mann now holding that in. Part change here for Westman. And Mann throws it right back. Rubenik and Liver there with Smith. She gives it to Liver. Corner, trying to backhand it out front. Still looking. Smith knocked down in front. Rubenik reverses back to Liver. Looking back out. Rubenik throws that towards the net. Misses just wide. Fry at center now. Checked. Man in her own end. Puts that up to Rubenik. Smith gains the line and fires that in. And out comes Yellowhead. Throwing it deep. Puck comes out and cleared away by Westman. That's going to get chipped. That'll go for an icing there. Snyder, no, waved off. Must have hit a Yellowhead stick there. Yellowhead behind their own net. Snyder takes that away. And Yellowhead breaks back with it. That one's into the bench there. Line changes for the teams. And Yellowhead throws it in. Perkin picks that up. Well, two Yellowhead players right on her. Fry now behind her own net. Yellowhead right out front. Stone a nice save. Still trying to find it. That is nicely cleared away there by Mann before any yellow jerseys get a hold of it. Perkin checked. And Robertson throws that in. Holmes been holding up with the line. Throws it out, finds Perkin. Tries to throw it at the net, blocked. Throws it back to Baranek. She throws it right in. That is a goal. Nice seeing eye shot in the bottom corner. 3 or 4 girls in front of the Yellowhead goalie. Nice shot from Baranek from the point. Liver out here. Rubenik with it. Yellowhead controls back in their own end. Looking up. And Baranek fires it right back to Yellowhead. Far side, that should go for an icing here. Didn't even hear the whistle on that one, but everybody stopped. Scramble draw there. Westman keeps that in momentarily. That comes all the way out to Westman territory. Man back in behind her own net here. Rubenik helping her out. Throws that behind for Fry. Right back to Rubinik. He's going to flip that up to center. Get a part change for Westman. And Rubinik and Smith trying to hold that. Astle collects. Throws it Henwood to Fry. That one is off the wall. Tordick pushes it up and chases it behind the Yellowhead net. At the line, Henwood steps into it, misses wide. Franklin, that one's going to go for another icing here, I think. Yep. Another offensive chance here for Westman. 10:29 left in the third here. 6-2 Westman over Yellowhead. Perkin wins that back. Man, shot blocked. Perkin tries a backhand. That one too is caught in traffic. Holmesman collects that. Looking for Robertson out front. Ooh, quick whistle there as Yellowhead goaltender tried to jump on it and bounced off her glove instead into it, but ref had already called it. And Yellowhead controls behind their own net. Looking up the wall. That comes all the way out to center. Perkin with it now. Chips around one player. Brannick, far side. Robertson chips it around. Yellowhead controls in their own end. Far side. Shot right on, kicked aside by Stone. And Robertson up the sidewall here. And that comes out to center. Smith throws it on net. And Yellowhead with the save and cover. Puck back to the point. Man, Rubinik, Henwood. That one misses wide. But it got through. And Yellowhead dumping it back in. Man around to Smith, far side. Rubinik catches up to that one. Gets to try and chip it around her girl. Looking for Liver. Snyder in there. Rubinik right to Liver, back to the point. Brannick, Henwood, blocked. And that comes all the way out. Henwood throws that up to Liver, bounces over her tape. Tordick on it now, one-on-one here. Looking out front, trying to find Astle. Tordick, nice backhand. Oh, Robertson just misses wide there. Tordick throws it back to the line. Brannick throws that one wide. Nice low shot from the point. Astle trying to hold that in. Franklin has to regroup at center. He fires it right back in deep and goes for a change. Tordick, Robertson in there. Comes to Perkin on the sidewall. Dangles two kids. Throws it right out to the point to Fry in the slot more, but gets a shot right on and saved. Fry throwing it, trying to get it in the far corner. Yellowhead takes it away. Robertson with it now at center. She elects just to dump it in. Holmes been right on it. Throws it out front, looking for Perkin. Smith shoots that wide. Perkin throwing it back out front. Smith trying to catch up to that. Back to man. Slap shot wide. That one chipped by Fry, but lots of time for man to get back. Chips that up to Holmesman at center. Looking up for Smith. And Yellowhead takes it. Looking in their own end for an opening here. Oh, and Yellowhead trying to sneak in. Shot right on. Rebound. Cleared away by Westman. That's going to come all the way around. Held in. Westman here, Rubinik dumps it around for Liver. She's going to look for it. Comes out to Snyder in the slot. Henwood slaps it towards the net. And Yellowhead takes it away here. Looks up, gets it out to center. Franklin throws it back out. And Yellowhead retakes it at back in their own end out to center. Franklin throwing it up. And now we got Snyder at center. She's going to throw it into the box there and get changes for the girls to get reset here. 5:18, third period. 6-2, Westman versus the Chiefs. Yellowhead on that draw. Throws it deep into Westman end. Round behind zone. Man looks up. One goes back around. Man catching up to that. A couple of Yellowhead players right on her. Perkin decides to help her out. Gets it up to Robertson. Neatly over to Holmesman, who's going to go for a skate here, trying to get around Yellowhead. They get held up at the line. Liver leans in. That comes back. And Yellowhead had a little chance and then turned back, and now we've got Smith high off the glass there. She puts it back to Liver. Run it back to the point to Fry. Shot right on. Still loose. Liver going behind the net looking for the wrap. No, Rubinik trying to bang it in front. Fry holds it in. Smith again on it, throws it back. Liver to retrieve it. Holding it in there. Now Smith. That one gets tic-tac-toed out front. And now the Yellowhead will get back out to center. Henwood looks right up. Tordick. Fry looking over sidewall here. Snyder looking up for Tordick. She's going to gain the line and dump it in. And Chapelski there for Yellowhead's going to go for a little skate here. Looking for some room. Brannick knocks her off the puck. And Holmesman takes that and throws it back towards Yellowhead. And Franklin now with it. Throwing it off the glass. Looking for Robertson. Just bounces over her stick. And Brannick. That's going to be chipped at the center. That should be, yeah, icing waved off. Robertson throwing that right out front. I don't think Perkins saw that bounce right by her. Mann holds that in. And Robertson back behind the net to get it. 2:31 left here in the third period. And Robertson trying to catch up to that. And that's thrown right back at the net. And that'll be held for an offensive Westman faceoff. 2:19, 6-2 Westman leading the Chiefs. Liver on that draw. Yellowhead throws it up to the line. Fry holds it there. Mann turning back, throws it to Rubernick, who passes it over. Liver carries it in, looking back to Smith. Smith looking in. Oh, that shot just gets. Tordick tries to lean into that one, misses. Smith throws it again towards the net. Liver reverses back to Tordick. To throw it out front to Smith. Gets through to her. Shot towards the net, blocked. Minute 36 left. Franklin holds it in. Liver. That one's shot right at the net, and glove save by the tender. Astle there trying to control it. Comes to the line at Franklin. That's held in and pushed all the way back in by Snyder behind the net. To the line. Henwood directs it right back to the net. And Yellowhead reverses, 1 minute left. Tordick carries this out. Back. Franklin here. Held at the Westman blue line. Snyder now, and she gets put offside there by Yellowhead. 52 seconds. Perkin leans in. Rubernick, nope, Homesman, sorry. 17, not 7. Brannick holds that at the point. Perkin looking for one more play here out front, trying to find Robertson. Perkin the game with it. Throwing it out front, blocked by the defense. Perkin spinning off her defender. Oh, Homesman off the mask. Good setup there by Perkin. That's chipped by Brannick with 15 seconds left here. Mann just going to try and hold on to it here. Skate it behind her own net. And just holds it in the corner. Good win for Westman today. 6-2, the girls defeat the Chiefs here at Portage Arena. Be back for an 8:30 game tomorrow morning.